Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Willis, back again. It's been a while. It has been a while, okay? But I'm back again with a whole nother episode. But stuff is going crazy right now. Stuff is going crazy, okay? So let me just apologize and say I'm sorry to everybody that's subscribed to the page and that I haven't been putting out any content. My apologies. Life will be life. It's been life. Okay, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, but I'm happy to say that your boy with the cigar is back. Okay, so welcome back to another episode. Just getting some stuff right quick. Thank you for those that's been supporting me from day one. I love you. I love interacting with y'all. Y'all see the social medias here on the bottom of the screen. So go ahead and follow those. Remember to tell everybody about the channel. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell all your homies about what's going on here on this page. Also, I want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this. I'm a religious guy, so yeah, that's not religious. Please don't judge me, but I am a follower of Jesus Christ, and without Him, nothing is possible. Shout out to all my MAGA folks. Hey, it's been a good year so far. Things are getting done. Things are getting done. And as a matter of fact, what I want to do is talk about something that just got done. Cash Patel. They just confirmed him for the FBI leader role. And, it's time to get the work done. They were trying to stall it a little bit. But shout out to Cash. If you hear this, man, shout out to you. I know you're gonna get in there and get the work done. I've already heard some of the stuff you say, and as a matter of fact, in honor of that, we're gonna play one of his clips telling us what he would do if he got the role. So check it out.
Then we need to decrease what I call government creep with personnel. The FBI's footprint has gotten so freaking big, and the biggest problem the FBI has come out of its intel shops. I'd break that component out of it. I'd shut down the FBI Hoover building on day one and reopening the next day as a museum of the deep state. And I'd take the 7,000 employees that work in that building and send them across America to chase down criminals. Go be cops. You're cops. Mm-hmm. Go be cops. Go chase down murderers and rapists and drug dealers and violent offenders. What do you need 7,000 people there for? Same thing with DOJ. What are all these people doing here? Looking for the next government promotion, right. Looking for their next fancy government title, looking for their parachute out of government. So while you're bringing in the right people, you also have to shrink government.
So massive government reform.
Yeah. And you got to work with Congress to eliminate the...
Okay, so on that, right? Everybody's getting mad at Trump and the regime and Doge and Elon for finding the fraud in the system that this government is doing, because there's a lot. There's a lot of fraud. I mean, a ton. That within 2 months, Elon and his team, along with Trump, have went in there and gutted this thing, letting people off, getting rid of programs. And people are like, well, what about people losing their jobs? Listen, at the end of the day, if you're a part of the programs or the fundings that harm the United States, that take advantage of the taxpayers, you're employed with these programs, at the end of the day, I can't be sorry for you. I mean, you have skills, you have talents. It's time to go out there and get another job. Here's what it is. I mean, getting the work done and cutting the fat from the government is not a pretty job. It's not pretty. There is going to be layoffs. People will lose their job. Programs will be cut. Funding will be cut. Stuff will be affected, but it's necessary for the overall. And I don't really feel sorry for that. So what he's saying right there is exactly what's going on right now.
The billets. This is one of the things we did when I was deputy DNI. We got to DNI and I was like, okay, what do all these people do? We've got the CIA, so why do I have analysts doing the CIA's job here? Why do I have a floor of them? Like, give me a good answer. I don't know everything. I don't know a lot. But if you can give me an answer that satisfies their existence, I'm all in. Well, we just have our own people. Okay, well, now we don't. And we went to Congress and zeroed out a bunch of billets. And they hated us for it.
Why? Why would Congress hate you for that?
Not Congress, the public. Congress is like, great, you saved us money. You're the only agency that returned money this year because we didn't spend our entire budget. We were literally funding seats with no humans in them for years. And what the government creep that I was talking about is these agencies go to Congress every year. And again, this is why it's a thing of decades. I need 5 more seats here. I need 10 more seats here. Okay, you keep doing that. How's that going? Oh, we'll fill that seat next year. We're in the process of, interviewing people for that section. And that keeps, no one returns money. It's the biggest fiction in government that you can't return money. Every agency and department that I've ever worked for, when it comes to the fiscal end of the year, they're like, go on trips, go spend money. What? Just give it back to Congress. We can't do that.
Wow. I'm glad he got appointed, and looks like he's going to get in and do the work that's needed to be done. Again, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Those that hasn't been here in a while, I know that's my fault. Welcome back to the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I thank y'all for being here. As always, we here to cause chaos, one truth at a time. Now, y'all heard in the beginning of this that I was a born-again Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. That's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I got no problem saying that. I'll say that 1,000 times on any platform, anywhere, any space. Okay. I'll say that. Okay. But Hollyweird has done it again. Okay. And I had plenty of episodes talking about Hollyweird. Okay. Plenty. Go back and watch them. They're all on the YouTube channel. You see the YouTube right there. Go to the channel and go check them out. But now, see, what I don't understand is the blatant mockery of Christianity from Holly weirdos in the left. And people say, why don't you understand it? Because that's what they do. They're evil. And you know what? You're right. I can't argue with that. Okay. I can't argue with that. I really can't. And it's actually pretty sad that that they're doing this, but they take blatant shots at Christianity. They don't do it for other religions. I don't see much other religions getting this much disrespect from Hollyweird. Okay. I don't. And actually it makes me mad. Most of the time we just minding our own business. Are there some radicals out here? There's radicals in every facet of anything, right? There's always going to be radicals. Like, I'm a Christian. I'm not going to judge anyone, but I do have Christian principles that I stand on, that I will not budge on. Right? That's why, like, when I talk about the LGBT community, I don't talk about, okay, there's people I talk about individually, but I don't judge them. Like, it's not my responsibility to judge anyone. I'm told to speak the Bible, I will, but I don't judge anyone individually. If that's the life that they want to live, oh well. My thing with the LGBT community is that, leave the kids alone. That's my main thing. And don't try to force us to live your lifestyle or accept it. We don't have to accept it, but I don't judge you. That's your life. There are plenty of gay conservatives out here. I love everything that they say. I love it. When they talk about government, they talk about what's going on in the world, and they talk about the LGBT community staying away from kids, and they advocate for that. I support that. Now, do I support their lifestyle? No, but I'm not going to bring it up and say, oh my God, you need to stop doing this. We all have our own sins and battles that we fight. And a lot of us, we have these horrible sins that no one can see. It's not out in the public eye, but God sees it, right? He sees it. So that's what we got to do. Just because you can see or witness what's going on, somebody else's sin doesn't make you better than anyone else. Anyways, as I was going on my tangent, we got Hollyweird and the blatant disrespect of Hollyweird. We got, shout out to my boy, Officer Lou. If you don't follow him on Twitter, please do. That man is a wealth of information. He's like right on it. Hopefully I can get him on the podcast and we can chat it up a little bit and you guys can get to know him a little bit. I really haven't seen him talk on podcasts or anything. So I'd be honored, Officer Lou, to come on, just chat with me for a little bit. if you want, man. But follow him on Twitter. He's always got the good information out there. He's always up to date. It's always fast, and he's got it going on. But from his Twitter page, I saw it's been officially announced that Cynthia Erivo, I guess that's her name. I don't know. She played in Wicked. Okay, she will portray Jesus Christ in the upcoming Hollywood Bowl production of Jesus Christ Superstar. So we have a bald black woman playing the role of Jesus Christ. Now, I'm not getting into, oh, Jesus looked like this, Jesus looked like that, he's from this. I know there's like people that argue all day what Jesus looks like. I don't really care. As long as he died on the cross for my sins and rose on the third day. That's it. I don't care what he looks like. But I know this ain't it. I know this right here is not it. It's mockery at the highest level. And Christians and pastors and deacons and everybody in the church should be talking about this stuff in church to say, hey, listen, we need to be louder. We need to be condemning all of this. Right? I'm not saying church got to be political. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not saying that. But we got to be bold about stuff like this. This is absolute slap in the face to Christianity. This is disrespect to Christianity. There's no way this lady should be playing some role of Jesus Christ. Right? Like, what does that look like? What does this look like? They're gonna dress her up like a dude? Like, and what's the Jesus Christ Superstar? What is that? Like he's some kind of like Hollywood figure? Jesus wasn't for popularity. If you know the story of Jesus Christ, he wasn't for being popular. As a matter of fact, he was a total opposite. He was a total opposite of trying to be popular. He was here to get things done and to save the world and to save the human race from hell. That's what he was about. Speaking the truth, that's what he was about. Not trying to be a superstar. That got me up here trying to preach today. Okay, hold up. I'm not even a preacher, but I know insane stuff when I see it. And the same thing with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks went on a Saturday Night Live and was trying to portray MAGA supporters as white and racist. He didn't want to shake the black dude's hand, whatever. Yeah, it's a joke, but it's not really a joke because that's not true. That's not true of any or almost 100% people who support Trump. I had somebody say on my Twitter feed that if you've ever been to a rally, you know we're about coming together, unity. The left is the party that doesn't believe that, even though they say it, they don't believe that. As a matter of fact, they say the most heinous things. They say the most heinous things about opposite people, opposite sex, people who believe different. They say the most heinous things. It's not MAGA. I've never had any racism or disrespect coming from someone who's in MAGA or supports Donald Trump. Never. I can say that 100% fact. I've never had that. Never. Okay? Never had it. What I've had is racist comments, disrespectful comments from people who are on the left that don't believe what I believe. Oh, I've gotten it all. You think it's just only from white people? It's from the white liberals to the black liberals to everybody. They say the most heinous things to me. I got thick skin, so I don't really care about none of that noise. All right, I don't really care about that. But it's not from the right. That's the racism. It's from the left. It's from the left. Thank y'all for being here again. I know it's been a minute. I know it has been a minute. I appreciate y'all being here. I know I appreciate it. And speaking of the church, right? I just talked about the church. This is a perfect segue. I just talk about the church and these pastors, how they need to be talking about this stuff, right? Well, then we got the woke left church. You know, I had to This is a truth moment. I obviously know where I stand, and I guess there's a lot of black churches, even churches I was going to, that really didn't politically like what I was talking about, or I didn't agree politically what they were talking about. They were bringing that stuff into church, and I just had to step back. And I haven't been to a physical church in a while, so y'all don't judge me, but I know God has called me to get back into a church, get my family back into a church. So that's something that I got to work on. But stuff like this kind of drove me out of the church. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, on this channel, I'm straight up with y'all. And again, we cause chaos, one truth at a time. And stuff like this that was getting me. It's like we have, like I just showed y'all, Holly Weird saying all this stuff about Jesus Christ and mocking Christianity, and you guys are in here talking stuff like this.
Come on, public enemy. I came to tell white supremacists. I came to tell MAGA. I came to tell white privilege. We coming, we coming, we coming. We coming, we coming. God said, when you give me glory, I'm gonna run them out of the State Department. If you give me glory, I'ma run them out of Congress and run them out of Senate. If you give me glory, I'ma run them off of your job and run them off of your classroom. I need you to take your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, we gotta shout like we got faith.
Okay, so y'all tell me what giving them favor has to do with anything with MAGA or white supremacy or anything like that. No, they just using their platform to push that agenda across. And to me, that's not right. Look at all those people in there. Look at all those people here believing this mess, jumping around. And I can speak to the black culture because I can speak to that. This is wrong. I'll play it again. Hold up. Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says.
Come on, public enemy. I came to tell white supremacy.
He came to tell white supremacy. Let me tell y'all about this nonsense, okay? White supremacy. The black people in America always trying to throw out white supremacy. Like it's the biggest thing that we got to worry about. Wrong. A lot of these folks can tell you that they ain't never seen a white supremacist. They ain't never seen it. Those clowns that walk around the street, they go up DC. I know I live close to DC. That march around or wherever they at. Those nobody cares about them. Right? Those guys don't scare anybody. They're not touching anybody. They're not harming anybody. They're just marching around. Just ignore them and go on about your day. Simple as that. White supremacy is not the thing that I got to worry about on a day-to-day basis. This is bullcrap.
I came to tell MAGA.
MAGA. So the people that want better for this country, that support Donald Trump. So what? We support a candidate that I think that's best for the country. Me supporting Donald Trump has nothing to do with I don't worship the guy. Right? A lot of us we don't worship him. We praise him for not being a brought and paid for politician and getting out here and doing exactly the opposite of what's been done. Both times he's been in office. As a matter of fact, Trump didn't even have to run this time. He could have just said, you know what, I'm tired of all this mess that I'm going through. I don't need my family going through none of this stuff. I'm just go ahead and back out. And then, heaven forbid, Kamala gets in there. Whew. We really would have been in trouble. But you guys are so dumb, you don't even know what we saved y'all from. But using the church platform to say MAGA and attack people who support Donald Trump. Imagine if someone like you and I going to the church and sitting in that crowd. What do we do wrong? Right? What do we do? We just wanted something that was better for the country. That's it. That means better for you too. Not just me, for you. And they already slim and fat. That's what I'm talking about. What coming to these churches, they fighting the wrong battle. I think the fact we got Hollywood out here blatantly mocking Christianity and mocking everything about Christians. That's the only religion they attack. Yet we want to go attack MAGA. That to me is absolutely ridiculous. But thank y'all for being here again. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. I thank y'all for being here. Again, bring all your peoples to the channel. Let's go ahead and chat. I do live sometimes, but I love interacting with y'all. So y'all hit that like button there. Y'all are my homies, man. Y'all are my homies. And because y'all are homies, I'm trying to save y'all for being a part of something like this. Okay? The weirdo lefties. All right? The weirdo lefties. You don't want to be a part of something like this. I saw this and I was like, I'm glad that this isn't me. And it shouldn't be you. Okay?
Oh, which side are you on? Which side are you on? Tell me, which side are you on?
So this is some old Negro hymn. Oh, shoot. So we're singing, they making up old Negro hymns out here.
Which side are you on? We'll fight against Josh. We'll fight Elon Musk. No Elon scab within our walls. We'll fight from dawn to dusk. Oh, which side are you on? Which side are you on?
So I know y'all gonna be singing this all day now. It's gonna be stuck in your head. Which side are you on?
Tell me which side.
Oh, somebody got ad-libs in the background. Tell me. Okay.
Are you on? Which side are you on? Trump's coming for our unions. He wants us all to fail. He wants us to bow to him, but we want him in jail. Oh.
Okay, I gotta give it to them. They got a little bit of lyrical. Somebody was writing the lyrics. I give them that. Nothing that they're saying is true, but at least they got lyrics.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Tell me. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? They say in the capital city there are no neutrals found. You're either with the union or a scabby Musk bloodhound. Oh, which side are you on? Which side are you on? Tell me. Which side are you on? Which side?
I mean, just look at the crowd, okay? Just look at all the people there. Does anybody want to be a part of this nonsense? I just don't know what I would do if I was walking, down the street and they just broke out in Negro hymn. And I don't know. I'll probably have this stuck in my head all day, but it's definitely a catch. I wish somebody would make a remix and make it more pro-Trump. Somebody do that.
What are you on? Don't take that government buyout. Don't listen to Trump's lies. Us workers haven't got a chance unless we organize. Oh, which side are you on? Which side are you on? Tell me. Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I swear, man. I swear. The left they're a bunch of weirdos. It's a bunch of weirdos. That's all it is out here. Who came up with that? And imagine being someone who doesn't support the betterment of this country, that doesn't get the news. You get news that the government has been crazy spending all our tax dollars and spending it on crazy stuff that has nothing to do with the United States or help benefits the United States or its people. And you are mad at that. That's the side you on. That's the side you on right there. So that, what's wrong with people from the left? Right? What's wrong with people from the left? I don't get it. Like what do y'all get out of being on that side? And everything y'all say is a lie. It doesn't make any sense. So what is it that you just over there because you don't like Donald Trump? Like, who cares what if you don't like the person? It's about what kind of work can the person do. That's the main thing. That's literally the main thing. And that's all people who support Trump, that's all we want to do. That's all we want to do. Last video. And this is, I know I'm big on health. I'm big on health and fitness. I'm big on that. I'm not saying everybody got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, a bodybuilder. I'm not saying that, but I'm big on health and that you should be trying to live a healthy life. Because that's better for you, better for your family. All right. It's better when everybody in the country all comes together and say, hey, we need to start living healthy lifestyles. I get that. But this is what I talk about when I talk about the culture with the black folks. All right. Just watch this. Like, I don't understand the culture. I don't understand what bigger people trying to advocate like this is right. I don't understand why you want to be like this. And why do we celebrate stuff like this? We don't celebrate in the black community. We don't celebrate positive black people that just speak intellectually, speak with facts, have great jobs, are positive influence, not for people, not for just adults, but for children. We don't put those people on. We got to put clowns like this at the top of the pedestal and celebrate this.
You good?
Good morning.
What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Stormy, how you doing? Hey, King. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you, King.
Got it.
Yep. This the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
There's one more.
A bigger chair or something?
Is she already little? Sure.
You see, they got a whole half a sectional for her to sit down. Look at this.
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good. This is accommodation.
There you go.
Accommodation for what? For you being 672 pounds, we got to accommodate for you? No.
You walked in and you said the chair was too small, so we had to bring the part of the sectional for you to sit in. And you said something. You said, "Now this is what I'm talking about: accommodations." Right?
Yes.
But we live in a world that's not always going to be able to accommodate people that
But
are
we
plus
should,
size.
though. We should, because we not all the same, you know? I feel like we should. Like, why not? I feel like a lot of times people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house. When it's like,
The
we
F
not.
word?
Yeah, the F word. I'm not
You
about
heard
to.
that you can't say in your house.
Yeah.
Fat. You don't like it.
Oh,
I'm not saying.
The new F word is fat. That's the new F word. We can't say fat no more. We gotta accommodate and adjust our lifestyle because you're fat. That's what she's saying. Everybody has to adjust because you decided to live an unhealthy lifestyle and be 727 pounds. So we gotta make accommodations for you. No. And that's what's wrong with people in the world today. Everybody think that everybody has to adjust to them. That's not how this works. And we encourage this mess. We allow this. We celebrate this.
That word.
Yeah, we don't use that word in my house either.
I thought you talking about the gay slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
No.
But I just feel like it should be accommodated. Bigger people should be accommodated, just like we accommodate the LGBT community.
So now they're trying to get in there with the LG. Now almost sounds like it's gonna be fat versus LGBT. What kind of fight would that be? Now we're gonna have fat people fighting the LGBT community because she's saying that we make accommodations for the LGBT community, which I don't agree with that as well. Right? I don't agree with making like we shouldn't be having men being able to use women's bathrooms. We shouldn't have men in women's sports. Right? We shouldn't have for the transgender community. We shouldn't be being accommodated for that. There's no way. So the point to that I agree with, but we're not gonna just make accommodations for fat people either.
All those other communities. I just feel like we outside. If we inside, Get up. Why you in the house? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. When we outside, it's like, why you not in the house?
Well, people
Why are you
would
out
say,
here?
okay, John.
Who actually told you that? Because, like, that's crazy. I don't believe that, F people should stay in the house. I mean, but
I mean, that's how it is. We go outside and people looking at us crazy, like, we.
I mean, listen, if you're 727 pounds, people are going to look at you. I mean, look how you walked in the room. They had, they had to bring a whole sectional of a couch for you to sit on because you can't sit on a regular chair. You got to sit on a sectional. That's not normal. That's not normal. And yes, people are going to naturally judge you. It is what it is. And you got to put down the potatoes. You got to put down the cheeseburgers. You got to put down the biscuits and gravy. Right? You got to put down the chicken. She got Popeye's colors on right now. And, listen, I went hard on Lizzo when she was doing this whole body positivity thing. I made a video about that because what they were doing is saying, you can be big and fat and you can still be some kind of physical role model. And you don't have to get in shape. You don't have to be healthy. You can be like this and people should just appreciate you for being 227 pounds or 872 pounds. No. But shout out to Lizzo right now. I guess she's getting in shape. So I guess the media backlash has put it to her head like, hey, this ain't it. Hopefully she follows in the same footsteps. Because we're not making accommodations for fat people. And it's not an F word.
We getting stared at for what? Because we big?
Yes. Yes. You are getting stared at. Yes. You are. Get in shape. Get in shape. This is kind of stuff that bothers me. I know I'm big in the health community. I'm big in fitness. So, and then we preach black culture, black this, black that, and that's part of the culture. No. That's not it. But all right, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry it took a minute for me to come back, but I'm back. I'll be doing more episodes. I'm gonna have more guests. We're gonna be getting stuff out there for y'all to see. My community that's been with me from day one. I thank y'all so much for being a part of this with me. Love y'all so much. Those that's new here, hit the like and subscribe button and share to the homies. And we are back with a vengeance. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Doge. Shout out to Cash. Shout out to everybody that's being appointed. Shout out to everybody. Trump's getting in office, getting his cabinet set, and making things happen. Shout out to everything that's being done right now. We are changing the last 4 years. Honestly, I think we are about to hit the golden years. A lot of stuff is going on. A lot of good stuff is going on. I'll say that. Don't listen to the woke left. Don't listen to some of these crazy pastors. Y'all get out there. Y'all find the truth. Shout out to everybody that's been here from day one. I really appreciate y'all. So with that, I'll catch you on the next time. Peace.